What's going on? Mad Soup. Good to see you guys. Just sitting here waiting to start the stream. Figured a couple people waiting. Might as well just start it a little bit early. How's it going today? Tech, good evening. Hope all is well with everyone. No real agenda today. Just several KvKs we can spectate if there's action. You know, maybe if we get some more people here, we can go through the update email, do some armament chests this evening after reset, and more than gems second day. So a few things to do today, as well as have some good conversation with y'all. Jilzy, good evening. Jilzy, were you able to contact Electro King? Do we need to still work on that? Again, my apologies, my friend. I did not see you put Electro King Rocks in chat the other night, and I excluded you from the drawing. Thus, I will pay for your free avatar. Soup. Toward the end of the stream, we had it pretty much ironed out as to what Plato needs to get. The final build that he was looking at getting is a brand new PC at right around $4,500. So, yeah, I mean, we can look at our KvK registration, Mad. 1029 is registered for King of the Nile. We have had a separate Discord channel with 2160 ever since we played KvK with them, and they were allies back, 2 KvKs ago. Kind of in preparation for this Nile, so we knew we wanted to ally with 2160 right away. They had friends in 1570, so the three of us partnered up relatively quickly, and then I don't know that we know 1543, 1453, or 2233, but it should be fun. I have been anonymous. Thank you for the 50. Is that Justin? Okay, Justin, thank you for the 50. It keeps coming through as anonymous from here time to time, but I heard it say Justin, so hey, thank you, dude. It should be a fun KvK. It's something new, something different. I remember Kat was telling me in one of our leadership chats that don't worry, Lambo, it's something different. And I said, well, yeah, my wife's sticking her finger up my ass when we're having sex is something different. It doesn't mean different is always good. But I'm looking forward to it. Anytime we can get some fighting in, it's a fun time. Anytime I could fight with these guys, it's always a good time. So, that's where we sit right now. We'll see what happens. There are, from what I saw, there are several, let's see, how do I look at this, right? The teams list. There are several groups. This is ours. There are several groups that have already formed their 3Cs and 3Ds. So some other organized kingdoms and like us. So it should be a good time. Should be a good time. Yeah, we originally wanted to do the Warriors Unbound, but when that first popped for us, it filled up like 60 out of 60 in like less than 5 minutes. So, the next KvK popped up, and it was Heroic Anthem, or it was Strife of the Eight and Heroic Anthem, I think, and we wanted to wait for something new. Yeah, if you have info on any of those kingdoms, go ahead and shoot Kat a message. Just let her know. Hey, which kingdom are you in then? Flap. But right now we're on this 307 KvK. It looks like they once again have control of the pass. They had lost the pass the other day. I don't know if they lost it by design. I saw in several chats that they claimed that they lost it by design so that they could get some rallies on their alliance forts and fill those with farms to drain the enemy. So, who knows? One can only speculate. One can only say if that's propaganda or if there's some truth behind that. that they have forts from their enemy burning here. Oh, they should probably rally this one soon. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, 2160. Oh, so you're so the guys in 2160 that we played with, they all had DR in front of their name. So we kind of call 2160. Oh, that's the doctors. But yeah, it should be a fun KvK. Regardless, win or lose, regardless, should be a fun KvK. And you know, with the recent updates here, hopefully this takes place and we are included in this, right? Where are we? So yeah, let's go through the museum update first. They're adding relics: Saladin, Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Constantine, Edward, Tommy, and other commanders will gradually be added to the museum. So who knows if this is day one? As soon as they put out the update, or if they're going to add one here, one there, another here, another there. So we'll see, but that's much needed. I mean, Saladin, a lot of people still use Saladin and Alex. Constantine is used mostly in Canyon now. Genghis I don't see on the field a lot, but Tommy is a mainstay for a lot of marches. So I'm curious to see how they buff Tommy even more with the relic. Part 2 is they're adding star levels to relics. So the max star level of relics will be progressively raised. I don't know how you raise them. If you level them up like you do commanders, if you know, the more you use a commander, if you get it from fighting. So we'll have to see there. But Road to Revival, prepare for battle, and daily objectives. The rewards of relic coins and exhibit coins will be adjusted. So those must be bundles. To provide fair and balanced gaming for everyone, the bundles will be removed. 7-day coin supply. Exploring the past wonders of knowledge. If you have already purchased the 7-day coin supply, you may still receive the daily rewards, but you can no longer renew it. So, of course, what does Lambo do right away? Just in case, right? 27 days. I've got a bunch of coins saved up, right? So I've got 2,000 exhibit coins, which are used to buy the relics or unlock the relics, and then I think the relic coins are used for I can't even remember. It's been a while. You know, of course, what worries me is the price increases dramatically once you unlock a relic. So how are those coins going to be used? What's going to be the price on the new relics? I mean, I have every single museum relic now. You know, there's only a few that I would even focus on upgrading star levels on, and that would probably be YSG, Tamiris once she comes out, because I use those in my main marches. You know, maybe Mulan, maybe. I don't use her too often. So there's only a couple I would even focus on upgrading star levels on, but you know, my OCD was bugging the hell out of me sitting here with only Charlemagne left to buy, so I just got that a few weeks ago. So, I mean, museum upgrades, making old commanders usable again, that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. You know, it gives players something to shoot for if they can't get the latest and greatest of the commanders. You know, as far as their spring update, blah, 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 7-day questing, blah, blah, Tempest Clash, that's the boats. You know, I just do that to get the couple of gold heads, and that's it. Arms training, Lohar, that's normal. Zenith of Power. So we'll have to see what Zenith skin they've come out with. My guess is, and this would be a kick in the nuts to a lot of people, right? My guess is that they're going to put out a new Zenith City skin. Something to do with Siege. right? They're pushing siege big time with these new commanders. So we will have to see. Hall Gaming, good evening. Will my con smash? Don't know. We'll have to see what they do. He is really, really squishy now. They would have to give him like a 25% defense, 25% health for him to smash again. So I mean, yeah, we just had archers recently. We had cavalry recently. It would stand to reason that they go with infantry, but as hard as they are pushing the ranged combat and these new siege commanders and trying to make siege a viable troop type again, it wouldn't surprise me if they do a Zenith skin geared towards siege. I can't wait to see Facebook if that happens, right? New season of Conquest Story. They seem to be pumping these out on a regular basis now. Auxiliary commanders. Haven't I don't know. Is King of the Nile the one with the auxiliary commanders? I forget. Or was that the desert one? Yeah. If you use Attila Takeda to do anything other than rally cities, we're gonna have some problems there, Mad. So yeah, I mean, new KvK, we'll let somebody else do the experimenting there. Improvements to Season of Conquest. Museum improvements, we already went through that. Adjusted some effects on skills. I'd never used these skills before, so no insight there. This is interesting. Inter-coalition diplomacy, forming unions, is now enabled. So does that mean different camps can form a union? Does that mean that those coalitions must be within the same camp? You know, we'll have to see. If it's different camps, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Hopefully no more friendly fire then. That would be fantastic. Although, just imagine those battles if there's no friendly fire with 93, 1960, 1365, you know, all in the same little area there, and no friendly fire. You know, at least 93 and 1960 stayed on separate sides of the screen, right? But yeah, that's a nice adjustment. That's long overdue. Inter-coalition diplomacy. So they changed the Arturok, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Arturok rewards. Added new testimonies. Legendary testimonies can be awarded to any coalition in any camp, not just your own. So that's nice. They reduced the testimonies that you can give to your own camp's coalitions from 300 to 240. So if you no longer need to control the RCF, your own RCF, to get these rewards. So that's good. That was a huge part of diplomacy, is being able to trade ruined Crusader fortresses with an ally, right? So that's a good thing. We'll pop back and then look in that KvK as soon as we're done going through this email here. Ethan, good to see you, by the way. And this bullet point here, 300 to 240, that forces the winning quote-unquote camp to give 60 of these testimonies to another camp. So it's going to bode well for diplomacy. You know, you're not going to have kingdoms that can be overly selfish, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to give 60 to somebody. You know, I was talking to our leader Kat earlier today, and she said, you know, this makes sense, but in her opinion, you know, she would if we were to win a KvK, we were to control the Zig at the end, you know, she would have given out a testimony to all of the main cities, main players in our alliance, and then whatever was left, she would give to everyone else, other alliances, other camps, other coalitions, right? So if that's 30, then so be it. Then there would have been 270 for the other people to dish out to their players. You know, if there's 40 main players in our kingdom, then they would have gotten 40 and she would have given the rest to, you know. We're not greedy. We're not going to give this shit to our farm accounts. You know, we're going to let other teams distribute things accordingly. Hey, Prospect. So that's that. Armament improvements. I think we discussed this in the podcast. The transmute feature. You can use these stones to transmute your armaments, which will re-randomize their attributes. Not the most ideal if you're re-randomizing all 3 attributes, but hey, it's a step in the right direction. They're doing something so that people can get rid of those armaments that have all siege or gathering attributes on them, but have a really nice inscription on them. I'm doing well, Prospect. I hope you're doing well as well. Improved the travel feature. Thank God. You can now skip certain animations. Optimize the display of armaments in your inventory. You can sort by date received. So that'll help when you're going through them, because oftentimes you want to recycle a few things that you just got, but it's hard to find them in your inventory. I like this one too. Optimized how your city is teleported after you drop to 0 wall durability. You know, we have a few players in our kingdom that are in Zone 3 that are just, they're not necessarily annoying, but we want them out of Zone 3. They're not in the main alliance. They don't fight during KvK. So this will allow us to zero them. And once their wall hits 0, they go back to one of the outer zones. So they're no longer in Zone 3. Optimize the Zenith of Power event. If you migrate in the middle of it, your data is cleared. So that's kind of a nice change. You won't have people powering up and realizing, hey, I'm not going to hit top 10. I'm not going to hit top 20. I'm going to migrate to another kingdom where I know I'm going to hit top 10 and top 20 and still have that data from their Zenith. Daily special offer. You can directly open the treasure in the bundle purchased. No big deal. Optimize battle reports. You guys know I don't really look at battle reports. My report is enemy sad face good, friendly sad face bad. Ability to replace rally troops. So I don't quite understand this. Does this mean, you know, I think Chisgo kind of covered this a little bit this morning. Does this mean you can, like flag is already built, you can dump as many troops from your city into a flag as you want? Does this mean I can solo fill a rally? Or does this mean, you know, if I send a second march to the rally, once it gets there, the first march is automatically going to go home? I mean, we'll have to see how they implement that. Saladin, Ethel, Flood Saladin, my Ben Saladin, Khan are your best options. Try them out, see what performs well for fifth march. I like either Ethel or Mehmed. That gives you AoE on both of those. Rage says optimized battle reports are hype. I'll take your word for it. I don't look at battle reports too often. I don't care much about trades. You know, is the enemy flag burning? Yes. Okay. Then it doesn't matter what my trades were. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Tech. I mean, if you can solo fill rallies now with 7 marches, that's going to be just crazy overpowered. Optimized Ark of Osiris. I didn't understand this at all. So we'll need clarification from Lilith there. Scouts no longer block when selecting a city location for alliance buildings or teleporting. Apparently that's a problem in some of the bigger kingdoms. You know, people spam scout or spam donkeys, resource assistance to block teleport spots or block flag building spots. Highlight selected target and settings. If this feature is enabled, an enemy troop is selected during marching. Its avatar will be highlighted, so we'll have to see exactly what that does. Legendary, and this is the best update of all, right? Legendary engineering and gathering equipment. Woohoo! Yeah, whatever. So So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Some good stuff in there. It looks promising. It depends exactly how, again, and that's how Lilith is, right? They send out these emails. They look promising. They sound great, and then they put the patch in or they put the update in, and it totally screws something else up. Pete Rock says he likes the troll block. All right, so back to the 307 KvK. Thank you there for your patience, Ethan. It's looking like 307 is doing really, really good. I mean, they have enemy alliance fortresses on fire. They have a strong field presence here. I believe it is their uptime and it's their enemy's downtime. I've seen their enemy more active much earlier in the day. I know this pass has changed hands a couple of times, but I mean, really, these zones are the zones that they're quote unquote competing for now. Are not going to be a game changer. You know, it looks like it's pretty much going to be a stalemate. Everybody's going to get into Kingsland, and then the real fight is going to be in Kingsland. Mad says he knows a lot of people in 1079. It's a sad day. Did they give up or something, Mad? Why is it such a sad day? There's still plenty of KvK left. And, you know, Horseplay, maybe you can confirm this. I saw in somebody else's a chat somewhere that 307 deliberately gave up the pass to let the enemies rally their AFs so they could fill AFs with farms and make every effort to drain these guys of resources by rallying their AFs. I don't know if it's true. One of your good buddies got zeroed. His shield ran out before he woke up. Set an alarm, set an alarm, set an alarm. Sucks for him, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's his own fault, right? And he gets half those troops back, so better to get zeroed here than in Home Kingdom. So 1307 is one of those kingdoms that has a lot of power. They have a lot of players, and they have a lot of veteran players, right? You know, my concern with 307 going into this KvK was, did they still have the passion? So they are proving my statements in a prior podcast wrong. It is looking like that many of the players there still have a passion for this game. I'm still waiting to see Bulba rally with Dragon Lancer and Attila and see how that goes. But you know, hey, I can insert my foot in my mouth, and if I say something and it's wrong, I will take full accountability for it. So I know in a podcast when this KvK was first announced, I said 307. I didn't know that their players who had been playing a long time, if they still had passion for this game. But yeah, I mean, I was wrong. They're doing quite well thus far. Now, I don't think they've faced 1v yet. That will be the real test. I mean, 1v is built similarly to 1960. And 307 didn't fare well against 1960, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, oh, that's not on fire yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, I watched Laxus stream the other day when Mephisto was on there, and they were kind of talking back and forth about who betrayed who and who did what to whom and this, that, and the other thing. And man, there is more drama in that single KvK, more twists and turns, more backdoor deals than I think I have ever seen in all my KvKs in 4 years combined. So I mean, if that's the type of drama, and Mephisto, when he was on, he seemed like a chill dude, right? He seemed like an honorable guy. He's good. He's going and he's fighting based on the information that his alliance is giving him, and but at the same time, it just, I after about an hour of listening to them with the drama, mustard goes well with the, I prefer some ketchup and horseradish. So yeah, I mean, we can take a look at that. Where are we? Right here, Mephisto, KvK. So apparently, and I'll try and make this long story short, right? It was top and bottom versus left and right. Mephisto is over here in light blue. The Green Kingdom, who is allied with red and pink, or was based on light and dark matchups, made a deal with blue to get red and pink out of here. And then red came back and made a deal with blue and purple and orange and this other blue to get green out of here. And then now it's just red and pink and purple and orange and blue in it. So I don't know. Then it turned into everybody in the entire KvK versus 31, which is the light blue, and 14, which is the green. So there has been so many twists and so many turns in this that I can't even keep track anymore. Laxist, hey dude, we were just looking at your KvK. Your ears must have been on fire. I said I was watching your stream the other day where you had Mephisto on. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but this is how it stands now. What happens in 24 hours when the next backdoor deal is made? God only knows. God only knows. I know Laxus was one who kept saying on his stream, I just want 14 out of here. Kill the traitors, kill the backstabbers. I just want 14 out of here. I don't care how we do it. I don't care if we get any rewards. I just want 14 out of here. But it looks like some other... last I heard, it was everybody against 31, which is Mephisto, and everybody against 14. And based on who is now in Kingsland, that's what it looks like. So, who knows? I'm not going to dwell on the drama. I'm not going to get into the drama other than that short 3 to 5 minute overview. So we can take a look at this KvK one that Jordan Gaming is in. So Jordan is a whale in KvK 1. He had hit 142 million power, KvK 1. KvK 1, he's got nearly 1.6 billion kill points. Already 6 million dead, so he is going to town. I don't know who all the allies are here, but it looks like their Kingsland just opened today. So they are having some fun fighting. '06 leadership sounded sketchy as hell. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those he said, she said. I heard this from this guy who heard it from that guy who got told the same thing by my aunt's cousin's sister's boyfriend's ex-fiance, right? So, without being there and being involved in the conversations, I'm not going to read screenshot after screenshot to figure it all out. Yeah, these guys are doing quite well. It's from what I watched, it's very interesting watching a KvK 1, watching what I would call relatively inexperienced players, do their thing, right? So it's just kind of a flashback to the past, and I'm like, oh my God, why are they doing that? But Hey, you got to live through those experiences to learn from those experiences a little bit. What else do we got here? 2489. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if 31 betrayed. There were issues with light blue and the dark blue getting locked out of Kingsland, and I don't know what discussions were had between those alliances, right? So, I don't care to get into it. Everything I know is just from watching Lax's stream, not from talking to people myself. So God only knows. Yeah, exactly. Jordan is new. Jordan is learning. It's his first KvK. It's his first ever Rise of Kingdoms account. So there are going to be growing pains. I fought against Baba in his first KvK ever, and there were growing pains, right? So it happens to everybody. Unless you have 60 hours a day to watch YouTube videos. 3 to 4 year old YouTube videos in most cases about KvK1. It's hard to get up to speed on KvK1. So from Pete Rock says team without a quarterback, the Packers. No, we got a quarterback. It's Jordan Love. Hopefully Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully the rumors are true and Rodgers goes to the Jets. I'd be all for that. Let's get some value for him while we still can. Hey Josh. So I don't know what's going on at 89 here. I just kind of plopped a marker so I could get here quick. I don't know who. Well, I mean, I guess I have a 307 map there in the upper right hand corner. I've got an 89 map that I stole from another content creator in the upper right hand corner. So we know who the allies are. It's just I haven't looked at this one. But what do you got? You guys want to go back to the 307 KvK? Kind of keep an eye on that. It is almost reset. Ethan says, nothing weird, but Jordan has majestic eyes. Okay. A little bit of bro love going on there. Yeah. Like I said, he's in KvK1. He's got a lot to learn with this game. Once he does, he will be dangerous. The amount of money he spends to get to 140 million power in KvK1, he will be dangerous. So what is this? VG96. So 2396, and they are going against WH. WH is what? 2064. And S79. Do you have coordinates, Mad? Ethan says he prays they break us out. So we'll check out the field fighting here. There's T79. Where's S79? If I can find a fortress of theirs. ST79? I don't see a S79 here in the immediate vicinity. There it is. You said the dude's name is Elysium? So Commander Owen, I used to play with him in 1039. He's a good guy. looking. I'm looking. There's gains. Here we go. He likes his anime, huh? So 60, is this the guy that got zeroed? 66 million power, 5 billion kill points, very respectable, newer account. 19 million deads. Yeah, Owen, this is an old account, right? Yeah, 2 million range. I think he started in 1039 because he was there when I migrated there. He was the king there for quite a bit. After Inglorious Bastard left 1039, Owen was the king for a good bit of time. Very diplomatic guy, sometimes too diplomatic. There are times you just gotta suck it up and zero somebody. Okay, so where is all this field fighting then? Imagine they're going to push to try and burn this again. Oh, but hey, it is reset. So I'm going to... You guys want to stay on KvK here, or you want to open some armaments chests? Just something to watch here while get on my main account. Three people watching. Appreciate that very much. If you're not already subscribed, please take a moment to do so. It's 100% free for you. Helps me out greatly. And don't forget to click that like button if you're enjoying the content. Appreciate it. Appreciate each and every one of you. I know there's dozens of content creators out there, dozens of games you could watch, dozens of things you could do for your entertainment time, but appreciate you hanging out here with me for a little bit today. Just a reminder as well, Electro King does a bunch of graphics for my channel. If you are in need of graphics, I've got his information on the right hand side of the screen. We'll see if that's the right Nightbot command or not. Get his information here in chat. Contact him for any of your graphics needs. Apparently that is not the right Nightbot command. Nope. It is actually Electro King. And the ball is moving. Here we go. Comes a defensive formation rally. What did I see? A Pakal in there, maybe? Tariq Pakal? Don't want it swarmed down. They've got the field, though. Who's it against? Jan. My assumption is Jan Heracles. Oh, I just I went over his. I found him mad. We looked at his account. I didn't see his city itself, but we looked through his account. One tap. Which KvK? This is in the upper right hand corner. You can see the kingdoms in this KvK. This is the 1307, 1079 KvK. I'm not in it. Thank God. The lag would drive me nuts. But we are spectating. So last MGE, I got second place, got 90 Heracles heads. This MGE, I should be getting first place, so we'll get another 180 of those. And then the next MGE, I'll probably be getting fourth place. And then after that, I plan to expertise him. We want to have at least 2 people with expertise Heracles going into our KvK. It's all good. One tap. I know my I run an ultra wide, so the ultra wide is sometimes hard to see, especially on phones. All right, so my plan here is to hang out here. We'll watch this fort rally, see how well or poorly it does. And then we'll jump back. We'll jump back to my main account. We'll buy some stuff for more than gems, get that done, and we'll potentially do our armament stuff. Divine Diadem, the new Zenith skin? I don't know. Is that a leak you saw somewhere? So, did that rally fail again? I don't know. Is 307? I mean, 307 is a huge field presence. Are they just trying to bait them into swarming the rally? Or are they really trying to burn this fort? You would think that if they're really trying to burn the fort, and that was their objective, that they could, with all those reinforcements there, shouldn't have been a problem. Alright, so let's jump back here onto the main account. I just have to do the more than gems before I forget and screw myself, right? Because I have done that in the past and it has not been pretty. Why did that just skip all the way up to the top? So what do we got? 9,000 more, right? How close are we now? 1,800. That should do it. Purdy. Let's look at it. What divine diet, divine something or other. Divine Adobe, that's not it. I think it's probably one of these down here. Yeah, so this looks like an Osiris League skin. And if you click information, no, it's not information. Where is it? The question mark? Yeah, so this was from the Grand Prix. Yeah, if y'all have reports that you want to send me from this KvK or from other KvKs, feel free. You can find me in Kingdom 1029. I am just south of the Lost Temple. Add me as a friend, send me reports, it's all good. But generally, I do not instant message or direct message people asking for reports. They're busy fighting. You know, the last thing they want is somebody bugging them for reports. So, yeah, I mean that was the Grand Prix city skin, right? I mean, this city skin that I have, this was from Osiris League Season 3. As is, where is it? This one here, Grand Finals. So this one, Archer Attack, plus 10%. That's what I use when I rally, when we have the field. And I know it's going to get reinforced. Otherwise, I'm generally using Archer Defense, because I generally run 3 Archer marches. Off season, though, I have this one, which is Training Speed, 3%. Alright, so let me send out my dispatches so they are back in my city when I wake up in the morning. Let's see how absolutely screwed I get with my traveling. Gold garbage. All right, we'll take a look at those shortly. That's right. Archer gang, all the way. I recently updated this command. Let me see if it works. Garbage. V formation. Appreciate that, Lilith. Thank you so much. Okay, so not much good stuff traveling. Let me see here. I gotta do this. I did it late yesterday. I thought I was streaming later than expected yesterday, but it was all good. We were having fun helping him pick out PC parts. Nothing I like more than spending other people's money. Any guess on how many Chandra Guptas we get today? Yesterday it was 2. The day before it was 10. So I'm hoping we get at least 5. Two. Yep, figures 2. Gold head count, we now sit at 1,079. Let's go. I continue to collect 30-day Zenith skins here. All right, so hang on, let me apply the lubricant quickly, and then we can open some formation choice chests. So give me just a second. Okay, Lilith, I'm ready to grab my ankles. Oh, hell yeah. Troop resource load by 8%. We definitely need that on wedge formation. No bueno. Okay, that's not bad. Nearly 3% archer health. We'll lock that one. Iron Wall, 1.5% less normal attack damage, but yeah, that's got an inscription on it though. We'll lock that. We can re-roll if need be. Fine Horse, march speed by only 1.5%. We'll recycle that one. Jonathan says, I just joined and heard apply lubricant. Baz. Okay, march speed of siege units. Fantastic. So these stats are lower than anything I have on my archers previously, so that's another recycle. Cavalry, all damage. So we'll lock that and we'll see if it's better than something we got right now. Ooh, boy. Like that. I like that. Troop health inscription. We'll save that. Maybe we'll re-roll at some point in time. Nope, we don't want to do that. I think they're going to make a huge difference. You know, if you can get like an extra 10% attack or 10% health or 10% defense, I mean, that's like adding proc equipment on. Archer attack, yeah, well, just in case, that's better. That's not. Yeah, it's nice that they're gonna let us re-roll or redo the attributes. It's unfortunate that they're not gonna, you know, it's all gonna be random again, but it is what it is. At least it's something. At least if you got a kick-ass inscription with all siege attributes, you can get that to be something else. Hey, Pluto. Okay. Archer health, archer defense, not bad. No inscription though, but we'll save it. Pacifier. Increases troop damage to barbarians. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just what I needed. Alright, so generally what I do then is I have locked, when we were opening those, I locked everything that I wanted to keep. When I was doing the travel, I locked everything I wanted to keep, so we just, you know, fuck this, I'm not going through them all a second time, right? As far as coins now, we're sitting at 58 gold, so I'm still a ways away from getting another inscription shard. Hey, Grey Worm. Didn't see you pop in there. Good to see you. All right, so let's look. We got a triple stack for archers, so we want to see first if we can update Boudica. Yeah, I'm not changing that one, right? Which one did we get though? So this is better attack, better health. It's march speed though. This is attack 3.5. Yeah, we're keeping the one we have. Which one was triple stack archers? I forget. Is it this? There we go. Okay, archer defense up 0.3%. Attack up 0.8%. Significant increase. Health up 0.4%. But I've got a vitality inscription, which is 2.5% health on this one, and no inscription on this legendary. So if this health is actually 3.6%. So do I trade? What is the difference there? 2.1% health for a 0.8% increase in attack and a 0.3% increase in defense? I don't think so, especially on archers. I need all the health I can get, right? So, I mean, I'll go through all of these commanders at a later time. I don't want to bore you, but that's the type of analysis that you kind of need to do on when you open these chests and when you save some of these chests. You know, it's, I mean, like look at this blue one, right? I mean, that one might be a good one to put on Nebu. No inscriptions, and it gives me a boost to all the stats. So, slowly over time we get there. Slowly over time we get there. I think, I mean, this is the one that I really want to focus on when the re-rolling or redoing of our attributes comes out, right? I mean, I have got Bellicose, 10% chance to increase damage for 5 seconds, and Enraged, which are two solid inscriptions by themselves, but these two are on the one armament, right? But if you look at it, it's health 3.4%, which is fantastic, but troop load and cavalry attack. You know, so my stats on Guan, the percentages are not ideal. 2.4 attack, 1% defense, 5% health. All damage is 1.2%. But 5 inscriptions, you know, skill damage, 2.5%. I use Scipio behind Guan, so he's getting a shield, so this one will pop. You know, another 1.5% skill. So the inscriptions are fantastic, in my opinion. I mean, they could be better, of course, but these, for being random, these are quite good. It's just these stats. I need to get these stats different, get all this other garbage off of here, this troop load and barbarian crap. Yeah, I've gotten really lucky with my archer sets. So my third archer set is Gilga, and we'll see here if we can maybe put. We just took one off of. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Where was the one we just took off of Nibu? There it is. So yeah, I mean here, you know, it's decision time again. Archer defense 3.3%. You're losing defense. You're gaining attack and health, and you're losing counterattack damage. You know, so some of these are tough decisions to make. I like the pretty orange. But yeah, again, we'll go through those off stream so you guys don't have to sit in and endure my decision making process and my going back and forth on that process. Is Talisman of Support worth it? Only $3. Talisman of Support, is that a bundle? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, Soup, sorry, what, where are you seeing the Talisman? Hey, Russell, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. Again, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, your subscription would be appreciated. Completely free to you, helps me out greatly. We're working our way towards the 1,000 subscribers. In case you didn't know, YouTube requires you to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can get monetized. You know, I've said this in the past, and I'll continue to say it. I am not looking to turn this into a business or a career. I do this for fun. This is a hobby. Every dime that is contributed to me by way of donations, or when I do get monetized, every dime I get will go directly back into the game itself to keep buying armaments bundles, to open them on stream for you guys, or, you know, whatever. Or we'll go into PC equipment. Got a rather good PC right now, but once Plato gets his super PC with his 4090 graphics card and his Intel 13900K processor and DDR5 RAM, I'm sure the jealousy will set in, and it will be time for me to get a new PC as well. Yeah, Russell, that has gone back. I mean, you can see in my favorites here, I've got the Nephisto KvK as one of my favorites here. So I do watch it periodically, and I was watching the other morning with Laxist and Nephisto. It has been interesting. It has been very interesting. Yes, subscribe to the channel. Baz and his kids are hungry. Baz needs a paycheck. That 0.03 cents an hour for his moderation will greatly help him feed his family and buy one packet of ramen noodles per month. Maybe some hot dogs. I mean, I do spend a little bit on graphics too. Electro King is fantastic with graphics. He turns them around very quickly, charges a very fair price. Good friend as well, you know, so that's why I plug him as often as I can. Does a great job. Yeah, Alexis, I pay all my moderators 0.003 cents per hour. So send me an invoice. And I'll put the check in the mail. And yes, I'm just kidding, right? Yeah, Mad Mania is in 1029, so if he needs payment, he just says, hey, send me some resources. So yeah, I don't know. This is more of a field presence than 79's had. Whoa. Okay. My mouse got happy there. More of a presence than 79's had in a while, so. 307 moving the choo-choo train. Yeah, anytime, Mad. 50 gold per hour. I'm ready for KvK from a resource standpoint. Early in the stream, we kind of covered it, but 1029 is registered for King of the Nile. This will be our team going into it. 2160, we played with them before in a KvK. Very good allies, very respectable, good fighters. Nice. They're a sea kingdom, much like our D kingdom. You know, they have one main alliance. They've got a solid core of fighting players and some real killers in their top 5 or 6. So those are some good guys. They were friends with 1570, so they proposed that we bring 1570 in here too. So the 3 of us, and then we had a ton. Cat, our R5, and the R5 of 1570 were saying that they had a absolute ton of kingdoms that were wanting to join with us all. So, you know, they went through those kingdoms and they selected what they felt were the best 3. And it should be a fun Nile KvK. No soup. That would be 0.003 cents per hour for hours that they are here while I am actually streaming. This one is good. Is that even... Nope, that's not touching. Oh, yeah, it is. So they can attack that, right? No, there's got to be a flag in here somewhere. There it is. Hey, it gets you more... Well, a candy bar's $1. Yeah, well, it might get you a soft taco at Taco Bell. I mean, come on, Baz. Be real. Maybe if you're lucky, a Happy Meal. Oh, that's Mad Phantom. I see you. I see you. With Lambo's gold payment, I can afford to send out 1 T3. This rally looks like it's going to take a second. There. Does that not send out if I'm watching somebody else's KvK, does that not send out a donkey? I don't see a donkey going. Ah, well. I tried, Mad. It was live on stream. I tried. Nope, I have no problem giving resources to people in our kingdom that are fighting and they are in game and they are grinding on a daily basis. You know, they're consistently sending marches to the pits that we build. None whatsoever. What irritates me, though, just being honest here, is when we have people in the kingdom that says, hey, can I get some resources? But yet they haven't shown up all off-season, haven't participated in any events, haven't done any farming on their own, yet they want me to finance their war effort. No, Lambo does not send resources then. I don't care how much I have. But yeah, if people are here, they're grinding on a daily basis. I see them sending farmers out. They're participating in events. You know, they're playing Ark of Osiris with us. They're fighting on the field during KvK. They're paying attention to markers. They're not doing anything stupid. Yeah, I have no problem giving people resources if they need it. In the past, not anytime recently, but in the past, I've had people say, hey, can I get some resources so I can fight? What do you mean? I haven't seen you all off-season farming one bit. Haven't seen a march in the gold pit at all. I'm here grinding between 8 and 16 hours a day, sending farmers out on 10 accounts, and you just want a freebie? Nah, homie, don't play that. Yeah, it's hard, Pete. It's hard. I mean, I run through these 4 farms frequently. Like every 2 or 3 hours, I'll run through these 4 and send farmers out. And I've got 2 other email addresses that I have 6 more farms on that I run through maybe when I wake up in the morning, right before I go to bed in the evening, and maybe 1 or 2 times in the middle of the day. You know, the key with those is I just make sure I'm collecting the stuff that is being produced by my production, you know, the farm, the I forget what they call it, the sawmill. I make sure I'm always collecting those, the 4 trips through, make sure I send the farmers out once, and then I make sure that I have farmers in the pits. Yeah, Henry Nebu is a very good rally. I prefer Gilgamesh Henry if we own the field. If we don't own the field, though, then Henry Nebu is good for the anti-swarm. Good for the counterattack. But, I mean, that said, it's not smart to rally with archers if you don't own the field. Yeah, we don't have a war bank here. We just expect everyone to do their fair share in farming, and if people need resources, they just gotta ask for it. Like I said, as long as they're doing their part and they're grinding themselves, you know, none of us are afraid to give resources when the need arises. I would say there are probably 3 to 5 people in the kingdom that have as much resources or more than I do. You know, Mavic runs, I think he runs like 12 farms himself. I know Cat's got like 6 or 7. Stitch has a bunch. There was a while that Stitch was making new accounts, and he was playing through KvK 1, KvK 2, KvK 3, and then he'd just bring those accounts here as his farms. Henry Nebu hurts when people swarm, plus people avoid Tariq and Attila. Yeah, I mean, the difference is In my kingdom, we swarm absolutely everything. Tariq Pakal, Pakal Herald, Attila Takeda, doesn't matter. Nevsky Attila, doesn't matter. We are very impatient. We don't always play the smartest game, but we have fun doing what we do. See, where are we here? Hashtag swarm everything. That's my setup where I'm sitting right now. Yes, I really am 51 miles away from Lambeau Field. Yeah, I love me my archers. I love me my archers. All my archers are done. You can see Margaret, 5421. Babur, 5111. Heracles, 5211. But yeah, my OCD was killing me. I had to take them all to level 60. Does that do good for you, Pete? Harold Charles? I don't often run infantry rallies. I don't have Tariq done yet. Of course, he's ideal. And then my this is probably my best set of infantry gear, right? And we have people with better. Same with cavalry. So quite good for cavalry, right? Everything is procced except the boots, which are at 25%. But we have others out there with procced KvK helmet, procced KvK weapon, and everything else procced too. MF obviously. But Resurgence has a fantastic cavalry set as well. So I'm the archer guy. If they need an archer rally, I'm the man. Yeah, I mean, as far as swarming everything, the difference is, it's a lot easier for us to do it in a D kingdom than it is for a lot of these guys to do it in their A or Imperium kingdoms, right? Because D kingdoms, you have a lot of fighting. I mean, comparatively to a Imperium kingdom, it's not a lot, but you have a few days of fighting after every pass opens. Where everyone's going hardcore, so it's fun, but it's not the 24/7, 7 days a week KvK that 1960 365 runs. So we tend to get impatient at things, and if we're attacking a flag, we'll swarm it. If we're attacking a fortress, we'll swarm it. Last KvK, I do not recall the enemy burning a flag that we were actively defending once. They ninja'd a couple flags that we left empty, and they snuck a flag to touch ours, but they didn't burn a flag, a fort. They didn't take a pass that we were actively defending a single time. Mad, honestly, it depends on how many archer marches you're running. If you're only running one archer march, you still need to have YSG on the field, and I'd say stick with Boudica YSG. If you're running 2 archer marches, then my thought is, yeah, Boudica Artie and Nibu YSG. Then again, we have to see what the new museum changes bring. If you can level up the YSG skills or YSG relic, and what kind of relic Tommy gets, that may very well change my recommendations, right? Boudica Nibu's a solid march as well. I mean, Boudica pairs well with a lot of those other archers. A lot of people use Henry Boudica on the field, or Boudica Henry. That's the nice thing about archers, is they are very interchangeable. It just tapped the flag and it's on fire. Yeah, Honda is a fantastic commander too. If you have the gold heads to invest in him, he can be used. I've used him behind Trajan. I've used him behind XY. Used him behind, like you said, Boudica, or I'm sorry, Nibu. Used him behind Saladin. Honda is a very versatile commander and a great investment if you have other solid marches already. If you have the Scipios, if you have the Nevskis, if you have the Boudicas already, and have some super solid open field marches already, Honda is a worthwhile investment. I would agree. 100%. Yeah, Edward doesn't provide a lot of defense. If you're doing a 1v1, which, I mean, who fights in KvK 1v1? But if you're doing a 1v1, Boudica Ramses is a super solid march. Edward, I miss him though. He does a hell of a lot of damage. I used the hell out of Edward in KvK 2. Where are you guys going? So it's going to be interesting with new museum relics and the ability to level up those museum relics that are in there. If they add some defense and health to Genghis and Edward, they could be trouble. They could be trouble. But it will be nice to see players using those commanders on the field again. Do I think it'll change the meta? No. But do I think that it will give people more options? Absolutely. Yeah, I don't. You know what? We got 26 people watching. Okay, so I can let you in on a little secret. I love Tommy. She is the most underrated commander in this game. 2 reasons. One, the poison that she stacks when you are swarming a target and she is stacking poison on that target, it evaporates. And 2, if you have people that are not on Discord, that are not listening to you call out targets on Discord, the way they can focus down targets is by that little purple dot that Tommy puts on an enemy when she's hitting him. They know, okay, there's a purple dot, I attack this march. So it's a non-verbal way to communicate targets to people who are not on Discord during a fight. Yeah, I love Tommy. I will not open field without her. But let's keep that little secret here, right? Let's not broadcast that. The fewer of our enemies that have Tommy, the better off we'll be. So let's keep that hush hush, right? You know, every time Drago was plugging Tommy, I'd tell him to shut the hell up. So yeah, I can't wait for the Tommy Museum relic. Because that's probably the first one that I will get. Simply because I use her in my 5 March, 6 March, and 7 March setups. Yeah, Nightbot is reminding me to let everyone know the next time we did a giveaway at 500 subscribers, Alloys and Hornet both won t-shirts. I will do another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. I'll be giving away a hoodie and a t-shirt and a coffee mug. So tell your friends. Let's do it. Let's get to that 1,000. Let's give away some shit. Did they? Oh yeah. Okay, Matt. It did transport those to you. So there you go. There's your payment for moderator. Did it give us a date? Yep, March 14th. They've been known to delay them in the past, though. So today is what? The 8th? So we're looking at next Tuesday? Did he put Tommy behind Charles? I don't remember. You know, some of the most entertaining streams were Drago's Sippin' Saturdays, right? That man would just put him down. I hope the Alex relic is broken. You got 40 million wood for 25 million gold. That's how I farm. Yeah, those sipping Saturdays that he used to have, man. He would get donations up the ass. And he would just get so plastered by the end. It was funnier than hell. I will not be doing sipping Saturdays. If I was 20 years younger, okay, maybe. But yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. I drink maybe once a year now. Christmas time, I might have a Bloody Mary and do a couple of shots with the nephews, but that's about it. I don't know what 307's intent is here. If they're trying to... Well, this fort is covered by a flag, right? So they can't... well, they can... Yeah, they can burn it. It's yellow. Good morning. It's this fort that they can't. But this fort they can burn. It's repairing. This fort they can burn. It's repairing. This fort is now also repairing. So... Yeah, I mean, I think their goal is to just try and drain resources from these guys. I don't know if open fielding will drain their resources or not. Depends on numbers, right? But It doesn't appear that there's any rallies hitting right now, so let's kind of jump around a little bit. We can look at Jordan's KvK, KvK1. See how they are doing. Yeah, does this bring back memories for anyone? Look, what is that? What do they have in there? Edward Y or El Cid YSG as Garrison? No, El Cid Caesar as Garrison? Are you kidding me? And Charles YSG is the rally? Oh, my lord. Welcome back to KvK1. Let's take a time machine. Richard Joan. Yeah, I remember, oh good lord, KvK1, that was so long ago. But I think I ran Mina CC, right? Everyone ran Mina CC. And then Richard Charles. Ethelfled Joan. I don't think I had much after that. YSG El Cid. I remember that one. KvK, I didn't get Edward till KvK2. Yeah, KvK1, I forget what kingdom Baba was in, but KvK1 I was in 1039 and we played against Baba's kingdom. And my alliance, the alliance that I was in, was told to build territory and block off a pass that Baba's kingdom had to another zone. And the exact directions we were given was, if Baba comes, call the White Tigers. So I didn't get much fighting in KvK1 because I followed orders, and every time Baba came out the pass, we called the White Tigers. No, I've never redone KvK1. Seeing all the drama that has taken place, both in Jordan's KvK here and in the Laxist KvK3, Light and Dark. Yeah, I will never do a restart project. I will never migrate backwards to KvK2. Yeah, let's see. Electro King, there you go. You know, I probably get asked 2 or 3 times a week, hey, we're doing a jump project. You wanna do a jumper with us? And nope, sorry, not interested. I'll join your Discord if y'all have questions. You know, feel free to hit me up. But I have absolutely no desire to migrate backwards and replay this game from the beginning again. I've grinded enough hours, spent enough money getting my account to where it is now. I have no desire to go backwards. Hey, Bloody Manus, good to see you. I've been doing well. Yourself? So yeah, today was a crazy day at work. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze there. Muted up real quick. Today was a crazy day at work, right? They sent me a new laptop. Okay, fine. I spent the last 2 days getting the new laptop all set up and configured how I like it. Put it on the docking station, but it's not extending my displays to the 2 monitors that they gave me, right? So I'm like, okay, easy enough fix. I just go into Windows and I click on Extend Displays. But it's not seeing the second monitor. It's giving me the same desktop image on both monitors. So I'm like, okay, well, there's a problem with the drivers here. You know, it's not the cables. The cables are plugged into the docking station. I'm getting an image on both monitors, no problem. So it's not the cables. It's something, either something with the firmware or something with the drivers. My old laptop displayed both monitors, extended desktop, just fine. The new laptop does not. The only variable that changed was the laptop itself. So it had to be something on the laptop. So I called the help desk. I explained to them what's going on, explained all the troubleshooting that I've done. I've tried 2 different docking stations. I have tried multiple cables because I knew they would ask. So I did, even though I knew that wasn't the problem. You know, and this is what's going on. His first question is, well, do you have the monitors plugged in? Well, yeah, dipshit. I told you I see the same image on both monitors. Same desktop on both monitors. I cannot extend the display. Oh, well, did you go into Windows and try extending the display there? Yes, I told you that in the first 30 seconds of the phone call. Oh, well, did you try a different cable? Yes, I have tried multiple cables, but as I explained, I can see an image on the monitor, so it's not the cable. And I told the guy point blank, I said, I think it's the drivers. These drivers are from 2006. These drivers need to be updated. And he's like, oh, well, I don't think it's the drivers. Let's continue to troubleshoot. Here's what I want you to do. Reboot the system. I'm like, dude, I've rebooted the system 3 times. I've hard powered it off twice. It is not fixing the issue. Oh, so you've done all that. Yes, that's what I explained to you in the first 10 minutes of the phone call. All the troubleshooting that I have tried so that we didn't have to go through this 20-minute question and answer process. After about 45 more minutes of him asking me the same damn questions again and again and again of things I already told him I had done, he says, oh, well, I think it's a driver issue. Well, no shit, Sherlock. That's what I said 5 fucking minutes into the phone call. And he's like, well, we'll have to escalate this into a level 2 tech support. I'm like, yes, that's why when I called you, I explained what was going on. I explained everything I had done. I explained what I thought the issue was. And I asked for a level 2 tech support immediately. You have now wasted 90 minutes of my fucking time asking me dumbass questions again and again and again. I understand that not everybody is as tech savvy as I am, or has the gadgets around the house to change from an HDMI to a direct or a DisplayPort cable. But, you know, I mean, seriously, some people's kids. So, yeah, that's my story for the day. So I was going to fire up a stream as soon as I was done with work, but I was still in a bad mood, and instead I went and I took a 2-hour nap. My wife came home from work. Are you feeling okay? You're taking a nap. You're laying down in the bedroom taking a nap. You didn't fall asleep in the recliner. Normally you fall asleep in the recliner. I'm like, no, I feel fine. I just had a really shitty day at work. Dealt with some stupid people. Had a headache. I figured I'd lay down in the bedroom today. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand those IT guys. They have a script that they got to go through. I mean, I've seen and heard some phone conversations with IT folks, and even dealing with my mother-in-law, right? She'll call me up with some silly question about her computer that is like, you know, Windows 101. You know, so I get it. There are some stupid people out there. But when somebody calls you on the phone and they know the difference between a DisplayPort cable and an HDMI cable and are suggesting that it's the drivers, it's the display drivers that are bad, and they're going through the step-by-step process that they followed to troubleshoot everything, you can safely assume that you're not talking to an idiot. But hey, what do I know? I just work here. So yeah, doesn't look like they were able to burn that flag though. right, so that's Jordan's KvK. I don't know who all the allies are here, who's doing what to whom. To me, it looks like this darker blue and green are allies, because they're not building towards each other here, and that's my assumption, just because they're not building towards each other here. But then again, who knows? Who knows? But if they're having fun, hey, more power to them, right? So let's look at this one. This is no longer the KvK of Light and Dark. This is the Let's Make a Deal KvK, I'm calling it, where Green betrayed the rest of their allies and teamed up with 31, and then they all teamed up to push Green out of Kingsland, and then everybody teamed up against 31, and now it looks like it's Kumbaya in Kingsland with several light kingdoms in there, several dark kingdoms in there, but not all the light kingdoms and not all the dark kingdoms. So, yeah, the KvK 3 Light and Dark no longer works. It's called the Let's Make a Deal KvK. And there is our fearless leader, TSN Cat. Welcome. So yeah, that's I mean, there has been more drama in this KvK. Like I said in the beginning tonight, there has been more drama in this KvK than I have seen in every KvK that I have played in for the past 4 years. So yeah, if that gives you any idea, if you want to catch up on that drama or want to relive that drama, just go watch some of Laxus videos. Watch some of his live streams where he interviews Nephisto. I was watching it and listening to it while I was working the other day, and I just sat there shaking my head half the time. Hall Gaming, welcome. So last time we were watching the 2489 KvK, we didn't see a whole hell of a lot of fighting. If y'all know where there's fighting taking place in a KvK other than 307s, just let me know. We'll take a look. Maybe this is just some open field skirmishings up here. See, that was the nice thing about the 1960, 365, 1093 KvK, right? Every time you went there, you could find fighting somewhere. I guess we'll watch this 307 KvK. Yeah, maybe another half hour here or so. But once again, I do appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight, chilling out, watching some KvK, watching me get destroyed on armaments yet again. If you haven't done so already, would greatly appreciate your subscription to the channel. Slowly working our way toward that number 1,000. If you're liking what you're watching, hey, click that like button as well. Appreciate each and every one of you. I know there are multiple YouTube channels out there that you can go to for your entertainment, and I appreciate you hanging out here. Oh, okay, good. I still have people in the gold pit. Good, good, good. Resurgence got Treasure of the King. You got the... okay. Buds and Nuggets. Thank you guys for the Alliance chests. I appreciate you all. Free stuff, always good. rid of some of these red dots that are driving me absolutely crazy. Hey, Mango. 1543 here, your future ally. Yeah. Look at that. There you are. Gonna have a fun KvK. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. We've played with 2160 before. We were allies, separate camps, but we were allies with them in the past. So we know how they fight. 1570. We're told they're very good. So I think we've got a strong alliance here. Strong coalition here, strong whatever you call it in Nile. So I think it should be fun, right? It looks like there are several others that have already paired up though. CCC, DDD. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It'll be a good time. It'll be a new experience. Have you done Nile before? And by the way, thank you for the subscription. The alert just popped up. Have you done Nile before? I know we haven't. We generally stick with Heroic Anthem. Yeah, we had a handful of people that were looking to do something different than the normal. So we're giving it a shot. Hopefully it's fun. I mean, the nice thing about it is you can kind of pick your allies. You're not at the will of Lilith, going into a map, right? You can arrange it similar to KvK 3 Light and Dark, and pick your teams. And the more folks that are going into it with you, the better chances that things don't go to complete and total hell. Yep. So what? I think they put 1C and 1D kingdom in each of the zones. So hey, maybe we'll be in the same zone. Don't know. Good for recovery KvK. Most fighting is in Kingsland. Well, my resources are getting low. I need a recovery KvK. Where do I sit on speed ups? I guess I should probably take a look at that. Hey, healing speed ups are not pretty. General speed ups, I'm doing alright. Marauders will help. Hey David, good to see you. Watching the KvK with 307, 1079, 1034. Map is in the upper right hand corner if you're interested in all the kingdoms in this KvK. Just watching some open field fighting. Every now and then 307 will rally these forts for some added entertainment, but kind of cycling through 4 different KvKs, and this is the only one with a whole hell of a lot of action. Lambo, you have 10 times the resources. Please stop rotating it. The salt in the wound. You just migrated though, Mad. You'll get there. You'll get there. Hey, Benji. Yeah, David, we are signed up for King of the Nile. Last heroic anthem KvK, I really wasn't able to stream as much fighting as I liked. I wanted to stream a lot more, but when you're in a smaller kingdom, a smaller alliance, and you're in R4, you have to focus a bit more on the needs of the alliance, the needs of the camp, the needs of the coalition. And it would have been very hard to do streaming, place markers up, give people direction as to where to go, as to what we're doing, and do some of the back and forth communication and diplomacy with the other kingdoms that we were allied with. So in light of that, I felt it best not to stream a large portion of that KvK, simply because I did not want stream snipers. So it is what it is. That's one of the drawbacks to playing in a smaller kingdom, but I would not trade playing with this group of people for anything at this point in time. That's where I have the most fun, is playing with close friends. I often say it, but I'll say it again. I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big pond. And Cat's here too. Plus, not having the lag that some of these kingdoms have when a pass opens, that's priceless. I do have things that I can do with the stream. I can, if I have chat up, for example, I can blur the chat like this. If I need to zoom out on the screen, I can blur the entire map out. But, at the same time, it's hard to remember to do all of that and dispatch all 5 marches and communicate on Discord and pay attention to the stream. And the amount of times that I see people streaming their fights and I see their chats saying, "Can we see the map? Can we see the map?" I would probably at some point in time go off at somebody. Can we see the map? Can we see the map? I just showed the map, motherfucker. I'm trying to fight with 5 marches. I'm trying to fight with 7 marches. Leave me the fuck alone. So probably best not to piss people off and just to give some recaps here and there. Hey, Bloody Madness. Callow, that boy is a noob. Yeah, but he's a good guy, and he likes pineapple on his pizza, so we let him in here. Callow is an Italian in our alliance, and he you just mentioned pineapple pizza, and he will lecture you for 30 minutes about why pineapple should not go on pizza. It's quite funny. Yeah, he brought a few players with him. There were several players that used to be in 254 that went to, I think it was 51, and who are now coming in here. So we got a few players this off season. Let's see, Benji. I don't know if you know Dal. We got a few players this off season that have some decent kill points, decent deads. Dal is one. I forget who else. Aqua's new. I don't think he came with that group though. Yafi's new. Waste is relatively new. Bronze. So we got some folks in here. This is Joker's account. He's kind of trolling Mimi right now. Sausage at Mimi. So yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. We should have fun. Dal is another noob. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure these guys were there before that, but only got in because of nudes. Oh, that's right. Yep. You sent cat nudes and she let you in the kingdom. I remember now. She did mention to me that you must have used a telephoto lens. You know, things look larger than they actually are. Yeah, I don't know that 307's objective here is to really burn anything. I mean, it's pretty much going to be a stalemate until Kingsland opens anyway. Well, you exposed yourself. You're the one that sent the pics. I think they're just trying to drain resources, honestly. Resources and speed ups. They realize that they have the numbers, and most of these fights will be fairly decent trades. Although, did we miss a? Oh yeah, there's a rally on this. Although that flag is out in the fucking boonies, right? Definitely didn't use Photoshop. Yeah, I mean, general rule of thumb, Kingdom 1029 doesn't recruit. It's more like word of mouth. You know, we do always have people asking to come here, but when you tell them, hey, yep, you got to fill out an application, you got to do a voice interview, that scares a lot of people away. Apparently, they don't want to put in effort to put in that level of effort to join a kingdom, so. Ooh, what kind of pasta? 1 a.m. Do you cook pasta? Yeah, we were wondering if you were still here, Kat. You didn't say nothing. Those carbs and pasta will turn into sugar, and hopefully they don't keep you up at night. I made spaghetti last night, actually. I mean, for dinner. Tonight the wife made her world famous chicken chili. Busy killing shit. Oh, are you playing that other game now, Kat? Making us jealous. What's this red dot? I don't see a red dot, damn it. So equipment, let's see. We could make some equipment, but I don't want to. We got a bunch of stuff here we could make, got a bunch of stuff here we could refine, but I really need to save and refine, get these boots all done so that everything other than accessories on Nevsky is fully procced. That said, I only have 9 fragments, or I would have 9 fragments if I open these chests, so kind of waiting for the archaeological dig to get some more blueprints there. In the meantime, if I get enough materials to forge accessories, I still need to get some more accessories. So that's the goal right now, is those boots and more legendary accessories. So I'm not going to make equipment just to make equipment, or refine equipment just to refine equipment, because I'm trying to, how do I put this? Trying to play smarter now and more efficiently, especially with things like equipment and legendary heads. Which is why, I'll go through 2 more MGEs before I invest any heads into maxing Heracles. And then after that, I'll probably just be saving for the Archer Commanders. As much as I want, as much as it is killing me, you guys don't understand how many times I have clicked on Flavius, how many times I have clicked on Tariq, and been right here at the button to go ahead and start maxing them, only to tell myself, no, you need to do this smart. Don't be stupid anymore. But that's kind of where we stand with everything. Updated you on our KvK. We watched some KvKs. We looked at some armaments. We actually replaced one armament on an Archer March, so we got a good one today. Any questions you guys have before I call it a night? Anything we didn't cover that we should cover? Yeah, if there's my plan, Matt, is to kind of go hard on Marauders, build up some speed ups there, and then do as much training as I possibly can, which I absolutely hate. I hate barb chaining. I can't stand barb chaining. It is so freaking time consuming, and it takes up, and those barbs just piss me off, right? They always run away from me, it seems. So we'll see how well that goes. We'll see what the minimum honor points that we need for this Nile KvK are to get the base rewards and go from there. Yeah, I don't know how Plato chains. So here's okay. I can chain. I can chain with the Richard YSG, but Plato is chaining with 3 marches at the same time, and he's reading chat, and he's interacting with people, and he's looking at power rankings. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I try and chain with 2 marches off stream, and I'm ready to throw my mouse through the monitor. So hey, much respect to Plato, who chains like a madman, 12-inch, who chains like a madman. It doesn't, I don't have the patience for it. But that said, guys, 3 a.m. and work comes real quick. And not that I work at 3 a.m., but I get up at 3 a.m. to send farmers out on 10 accounts before I have to start working at 4 a.m. So I think I'm going to call it here. Once again, I appreciate everyone's time tonight. Thanks all for hanging out, keeping me busy while I watched some KvKs, while I played the game a little bit. Yeah, Grey Worm, 48 hours straight, Marauders. Yeah, no thank you. I'm too old for that shit. But if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you next time. Thanks again.